Did she just dry her ponytail? Yeah, I actually made a comment about that earlier. I love that she wrings out her hair when after diving in the water. Yeah, that's kind of a fun touch. It's a you know, it's a little random throwaway thing, but I think it's fun. Health regeneration. Health regenerates more quickly during breaks in combat. Alright, so that's a little more combat oriented. I don't know, man. I appreciate them giving you more of a Rambo type experience with this game, because Lara, if we're looking at the trilogy as the Tomb Raider becoming fully fledged, it makes sense that she's gotten to the point where she's more proficient in combat. But I still love stealth. Especially with how the camouflage in this game is. It's really, really satisfying. To be doing that, personally. Yeah, having the choice, right? Ain't nothing wrong with choices. Do I have any skill points? I do not. Alright. Alrighty, y'all. About time for your boy to go and get some grub. Look at that. Jumped up to 31% complete. None too shabby. The blending in the vines, it's the lighting engine. I think they did such a stellar job of not only having the lighting engine, but creating moments and putting things so that the light hits it in a way that really blends her into stuff. That's kudos to the art team, truly. That's some well thought out design, and little things go a long way for delivering an experience. I've loved it. There's a lot in this game that I'm already in love with, for sure. The parkours drive me crazy, and I didn't do myself any favors turning off the suggested, you know, discreet white paint to show you the way. It hasn't been too much of that's been the problem. It's been more of knowing where I need to make the jump and then trying to make it, and it's just game doesn't cooperate fully. If they could deliver the next Tomb Raider game, that's pretty much this, but smoothing the parkour, the climbing and scaling without being like having the issues that it's had so far. Dude, I think we'd have an excellent game out of that. Excellent. Just, and then, you know, ever so slightly maybe tweak or challenge stuff with the other established elements in the game. Yeah, I'm having a great time with this. Excited to play more tomorrow. I think that's what we're gonna do. Tomorrow, I was thinking about switching between Tomb Raider and We Happy Few, but I think I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep the 2 days to their respective games. I think tomorrow will be more Tomb Raider, and then Thursday, Friday is gonna be We Happy Few, so that we can get the feeling of like a little bit more progress, right? What are the things that I love about the game? It doesn't take itself overly serious. You can have a power fantasy here. The combat and the traversal, other than scaling things like climbing, can be a little unfortunate. But like underwater, generally going through the environment in the world, the map's generous, fast travel's there. It respects your time. It lets you do what you want to do with your time as far as collectibles go. So far, I think the game's very charming. I think it's good. I've already made the comments I have about the story. I don't entirely love that it's Lara and woe is me with my daddy issues, the game kind of thing, writing wise. But if they had to do it, or felt like they had to do it, to establish an origin story and then they never tie it in moving forward, like they never touch on that base again, I'd be happy. That can be the big detriment to like this game. It doesn't have to be the detriment to the future games, because they would have hopefully have already done it and felt that they can move on. That's the biggest thing that I look forward to with the franchise, as well as maybe smoothing out the climbing and stuff. Ads, please don't leave. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, the overall, though, the game is an improvement. I don't know, because if I remember, granted, I probably don't remember super clearly, but I think the climbing in the second felt like super good. I think. I don't remember having issues with it necessarily. I could be totally off the mark and misremembering, but yeah. No, we had our couple of bumping heads with the game today. But that's all right.